Awash in a world of money, guns, and murder, the Mafia paints a romantic picture of danger and intrigue, loyalty and betrayal. These organizations make an excellent case study for strategic agility because they operate outside of the law and must go to lengths to adapt to new markets, adversaries, and technologies. Of all the legendary names in the history of the New York Mafia, one stands apart: Genovese. Even today, after government crackdowns and infighting have ended the mob's golden era, the Genovese family is down but not out. It continues to make millions every year from rackets ranging from labor corruption to extortion to drug trafficking. This report charts 3 examples of Genovese family agility over the past century. During each major disruption, the Genovese family exhibited various types of agility, which enabled it to strive and remain the dominant player in the crime industry. In the 20s and 30s, prohibition in the U.S. resulted in a massive and very lucrative black market for alcohol. As gangs became wealthy supplying alcohol to the masses, gang warfare intensified between old-world Sicilian bosses and a new guard of New York-bred Italian gangsters. With the victory of the New York gangsters, the Genovese family reorganized the Mafia into a formal crime syndicate called the Commission. Splitting New York City amongst 5 crime families, the Commission was able to stabilize competition and grow profits through effective mediation and reducing intermob violence. This allowed the Italian Mafia to catapult past their Irish and Jewish rivals, who languished in isolated gangs. The syndicate system also paved the way for the Mafia to grow across the U.S.
Well, I say yes. There's more money potential in narcotics than anything else we're looking at. Now, if we don't get into it, somebody else will. Maybe one of the 5 families, maybe all of them. Now, with the money they earn, they can buy more police and political power. Then they come after us. Now we have the unions, we have the gambling, and they're the best things to have. But narcotics, it's a thing of the future. Now, if we don't get a piece of that action, we risk everything we have. I mean, not now, but 10 years from now.
After World War II, the narcotics trade grew rapidly in the U.S. Many Mafia families initially stayed away from drugs because of longer prison sentences and increased risk of betrayal. The Genovese family, however, was undeterred. Where traditional businesses like racketeering and gambling had margins of 40 to 60%, narcotics had margins approaching 10,000%. To adapt to the drug trade, the Genovese family strictly enforced omerta, its internal code of silence, installed several fake bosses to derail investigators, and created a governing panel to decentralize decision-making. One head of the family even feigned insanity for years to deceive the police. All of this led to a reputation as the Ivy League of crime families. Historically, the Genovese family had interests in a wide variety of criminal activities. In the 21st century, they found new ways to play their old games. In the early 2000s, the family took advantage of lax due diligence by banks during the housing boom with a wave of mortgage frauds. They convinced their debtors to obtain home equity loans to pay off mob debts. Key takeaways for businesses from the Genovese family success are the effective use of the agility loop and the use of simple rules. Not only did the family efficiently use the agility loop, but it was also especially skilled at implementing the 4th step, making revisions. Managers should keep a close watch on their competitors, monitor changes in regulations, and be on the lookout for new growth opportunities. The adoption of 2 simple rules was crucial for the Genovese family to remain flexible in the face of prosecution. Creating a set of simple rules helps to communicate goals to all levels of the organization, equipping it to respond to new opportunities quickly.
You must have in your mind some things you've done that you can speak of to your credit as American citizens. If so, what are they? Paid by tax.